Yeah, hello everybody. Yeah, it's me again. I'm like an old bad penny. I keep turning up. This is my second attempt to do a video here. My trainee opened the door a while ago, which I'm fixing to lock, so it can't open the door again. It might cause me to drop my phone. But I want to do a little bit of a three-part video, I reckon you'd say, today. Boy, me and that trainee of mine turned 1,454 miles going to New York City and back. From Indianapolis, Indiana to JFK Airport and back here. A lot of miles. And he done well. He done really well. We still got some stuff we got to work on. But getting back to the YouTube pipe community here, I seen where a flat cap piper is him and his wife are doing an awards for different people in the YouTube pipe community. Excuse me here. I'm not smoking my pipe right now. I got me a little pinch of tobacco. I don't know if any of y'all dip stuff or chew tobacco along with your pipe, but I've been dipping tobacco since I was about 9 years old. Boy, I wished I'd have never started that mess. But I did. But anyway, let's get back to this. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we can nominate up to 3 people for the award. I was listening to him last night as my trainee was driving. I was watching my trainee and trying to listen to Flat Cap all at the same time. And I hope I got this right. If I don't, y'all just don't have to forgive my old self. But I'll do another video and do it right. I hate doing things the wrong way the first time, because then you got to turn around and do it again. But anyway, I've been thinking about the 3 people that I want to nominate for their awards, for their YouTube channel. I think they've got to be under 300 or something, 300, 350. I'm not sure about that. But I'm going to nominate the 3 that I want to nominate. And hopefully Flat Cap will take their names into consideration. Now, the first person I want to nominate is somebody from down my hometown, down Mobile, Alabama. Nature photography guy. He is, me and him got a lot in common. His granddaddy, no, my granddaddy and his daddy were both merchant marines. And I would not doubt one bit that they shipped out together. My granddaddy started going to sea the week that the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. He lied about his age and said he was 18 and he was 17. And spent about 2 months or so on an island outrunning the Japanese soldiers, him and the captain and the radio man. He said if he never eats another raw monkey or a raw lizard in his life, it'd be too soon, because they couldn't cook or nothing. They had to eat it raw. It was a different breed of people back then. But nature photography guy, we'll get on with this. I'll tell that story another time. But SoCal Piper. His devotions that he puts out on YouTube mean a lot to me every day. I listen to them every day, multiple times through the day. My pastor at home sends me scriptures every morning, or at least by noon. Most of the time it's pretty early in the morning. And his scripture means a lot to me every day. Y'all just, most people don't understand the frustrations that a man goes through with a job like mine. It ain't a poor, pitiful me sob story. But a truck driver has to deal with so many people every day. If people knew how many times a day a truck driver saved their life by him getting on his brakes sooner than what maybe he needed to. Keep them old big trucks in your mind when you're out there running up down the road, people, because we're heavy and we can't stop too soon. Okay? SoCal means a great deal to me. Keep them scriptures coming, fella. And the man that had made me giggle like a fat kid in the candy store, that mentioned my YouTube page, very first one to ever mention my YouTube page, a hoot and a briar. Him and Mama Hoot doing a giveaway, I believe. Yeah, they are. He wants us to do videos about our new hat, about our hats. I got a new hat on the way, by the way. I'll be opening it when I get home. And I'll tell you who I get it from. We'll see how it fits and what it looks like. This old beat up hat here has lasted me several years. I think 3 years now. And it's American Hat Company out of Texas. Really good hats. We'll see what this other company. I hope their hats are just as sturdy as these here. They're called American Hat Makers. As you can probably tell, I'm all about American made, people. Just like me, I'm American made from the ground up. I'll check their hat out. I may end up beating it on my steering wheel like I have this old booger right here, boy. She been through it. But a hoot and a briar. Man, just made me giggle like a fat kid in the candy store when I heard him mention my YouTube channel. Been about a month and a half, 2 months, I reckon. I ain't been doing this that awful long. It seems like I've been doing it a long time. But I wanted to mention them three. I wished I could mention more, because all y'all've meant so much to me. Really have. If I could mention a fourth one, I would. And I might throw his hat in the ring just in case one of the other three have too many subscribers. Flat Cap, keep this man in mind too. And that's old Sasquatch. I love watching him drive and work. I get to giggling at him, and especially about hump day. But I used to love that commercial. If any of the other three have more subscribers than what's necessary for the competition, then I would like to nominate Sasquatch. And if I'm not mistaken, which I may be, I'm going on 9 minutes here, which y'all don't have to forgive this old long-winded redneck truck driver, you know. But pipe makers, not commercially made pipes, but an artisan. Now, the first one I ever watched on YouTube was oh Lord, London Calling. Like London Calling, England Calling. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That old boy makes some hellacious looking pipes. Boy, they pretty. All them guys do. London Calling is I did a little bit of a live one night with him, and he acknowledged that I was on there, and I told him how beautiful his pipes were, and I'd love to have one day. But I want to throw him in the ring. Yeah, London Calling. I'm horrible with names, people. Y'all just don't have to forgive me. But Flat Cap, that's my interest. If I did it wrong, you're gonna have to forgive me. Just let me know, and I'll do it again. Well, this old beard looking a little shaggy, but I'm gonna do an extra long video today, I reckon. Talk a little bit about our soldiers. You know, there's an old saying, all gave some and some gave all. Well, we've had a lot of men and women in this country that gave all. And it makes my heart hurt to think about it. That my daughter, y'all gonna have to forgive me. My daughter was, my old hand's twitching. My daughter was just before going to Afghanistan. And I wasn't expected to cry. Me and her, she would come to me and said, Daddy, I want me and you to go get a tattoo together. And we did. I got this sparrow right here, if you can make it out. I'll try to get a better picture of it. But there's a sparrow on my forearm. And my baby girl has the same sparrow on her shoulder. Well, I'm sorry, people. She didn't have to go. Thank God for that. My son-in-law did. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional. Y'all just don't have to forgive me. But my son-in-law's been to Africa. He's been to Afghanistan. His first night in Afghanistan, they shot a rocket into the dormitory where he was at. And it bounced off the wall and rolled out across the floor. Now, him and my daughter got married Valentine's Day at the courthouse. I'm sorry, people. He left the following Monday and was gone 8 or 10 months. By the grace of God, we got him back. But there's been so many that had to come back. I'm sorry. Keep all them people in your prayers, because they went over there in a foreign country and they died for us. And there's been so many people spit on their graves. If I ever see anyone step on my flag, that's their right. But I also got a right to walk on you. Now, let's try to move on to the better, lighter subject. Yusuf, I watched your video, and I really like it. I really do. Brought a smile to my face. I'm sorry, people. My nose running, my eyes is running. I don't know what's going on with me today. I reckon I'm acting like a little weak-kneed woman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Mama. I know my wife's gonna see this. I love y'all. And Flat Cap, see this? I know it's long. It's almost 15 minutes. Keep the people in mind that I mentioned. I love y'all. And keep the people in mind that gave all for this country, people. because we got some locked up right now up there in Washington, D.C. They get up every morning and they say the Pledge of Allegiance, and they've been locked up. How many of us know the Pledge of Allegiance? I remember it. I learned it in school. So did most of the men, women on this channel that were subscribed to me, because we went through school at a time where we said a prayer and we said the Pledge of Allegiance. Put God first. Keep God on your mind, a prayer on your lips. And keep them people in mind, keep them people in your heart that gave all for us. Love y'all. That's the longest one I've done yet.